Hello everyone and welcome back to Crosshatch Puzzles. We're here for another New York Times Daily Crossword Solve. It is Monday, March 9th, 2026. I had hoped to back solve the Sunday puzzle, yesterday's puzzle, today, but I'm not going to have time, so I'll try and get to that tomorrow. But in the meantime, I'm going to try and do today's puzzle. It being a Monday, I'll try and do it in relatively speedy fashion. And it being a Monday, we're expecting a early week themed puzzle, hopefully not too challenging. And this is a construction collaboration by Christina, Iverson, and Andrea, Carla, Michaels. They're a third or fourth, I think, collaboration together, including at least one Monday. They're always have some fun stuff to offer, so let's dive in and see what they've got for us today for Monday, March 9th. Constellation word before Ursa, or a major or minor is Ursa, Ursa major, Ursa minor, something to blow off or to let off. Steam, probably, I think. So cute, aw, maybe. Western Defense Group, I guess we want NATO. I could have been a contender. That's funny. Lead into natal or nuptial. Prenatal, prenuptial? I'm not sure if that's what we want, but let's try it. Outdoor sport with sticks, 1979-1984. Field hockey? Looks okay with the crosses. Gentle touch. A dab? I'm not sure if that's what we want there. Letters for mind reader, ESP maybe. Grunt from a pig pen, oink, maybe. Athletes representative, an agent. Take weapons away from to disarm. Let me just check these crosses here. Expired parking meters are unfed. Raisin Bran we want. Bobby, Peter, or Greg to Carol Brady are stepsons. Internet pioneers, AOL. Coming soon to a theater near you. Partner of nips, nips and tucks. Relative of reindeer is an elk. Suffix with lemon or orange as aid. Ancient Central American pyramid builders are Mayans. They go to a higher court, I guess appeals might. Round up as cattle, probably wrangle. Receiving the most rain, probably the wettest part of the country or whatever. Period for Fred, Wilma, and Pebbles, 2016-2023, the Stone Age. Gosh, gee, you might say. Encourages to buy a more expensive model, say upsells. A guest opinion column, an op-ed, an opinion editorial. Small castle tower, maybe a turret. This looks like a chime, a grandfather clock sound. Starting on, as of, maybe. More in your business, nosier. Ernest Hemingway's To Have and Have Not. Piquant triangular chip is a Dorito. Temporary guest from a canine shelter, 1988-1991. From some kind of dog. Foster dog, I guess. Corkscrew-shaped pasta is rotini. Monster of Folk Tales is an ogre. Opal or ruby are examples of gems. Pencils down, you might say. Time if you're proctoring exam. Enough already. Stop, you might say. A double reed woodwind player, an oboist. Biceps boastfully. Guns, you might call them. Double decker is an example of a bus. Some steaks, T-bones, I guess. T-bone steaks. Support for a knee or a neck. A knee brace or a neck brace. Strings along. Leads on, maybe. Canadian province north of Montana, probably Alberta. Oscar's errors, ABC, I guess. More brawny, beefier? I'm not sure. Bugs Bunny's supply, carrots, and it sure does have a lot of those. Beats by Dre is a headphone brand. Popular fruit dessert, something pie, berry pie, I guess. Zimbalist Jr. of 77 Sunset Strip. I don't have any idea what that is. Words with sex or status. Sex symbol or status symbol. Maybe this is Ephraim, and then this would be beefiest, I think. Birthplace of the Bossa Nova and formerly Rio de Janeiro. Vietnamese holiday with the palindromic name is Tet. And Ars Gratia Artis, art for the sake of art. Classic MGM motto. So beefier looks right there. Then praise enthusiastically to extol, maybe. Plastic Ono bands, Happy Xmas, war is over. Like a bull or buck, a male, I think, probably. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle scoop is ladle. Whoops. Memorable period is an era. Caesar of old comedy, Sid Caesar, I think, and this is an Oriole, a Baltimore baseball pro. Academy Award category or a hint to the starts. Best actress probably is what we want. 18 wheelers a rig. Colorful body part or a colorful flower is an iris in your eye or in a flower. Now you listen to me. See here. Heredity unit is a gene. Enters a game at a half is subs in. Rebel as a group is to rise up. The network for The Wire and Euphoria is HBO, and group assisting a sheriff is a posse. What did I miss? Oh, there it is. There's been a delay in the completion of puzzles. So let's take a look at the theme. I don't think I really registered it as we went across. Academy Award category, a hint to the starts of the answers to the starts. Okay, so field hockey, outdoor sport with sticks, but what we actually want is Field, Sally Field, I assume, 1979, 1984. I don't know what movies those were. I'll look that up. Period for Fred, Wilma, and Pebbles. Stone Age, but we want Stone, I imagine. Emma Stone, 2016, 2023. Temporary guest from a canine shelter, 1988, 1991. From Foster Dog, we want Jodie Foster. Popular fruit dessert, 2001. Berry pie, presumably Halle Berry there. And that must be it, I think. And let me just make sure there's only 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's it. Yeah, so not bad. A few things I kind of guessed at in here. I don't know who Ephraim Zimbalist Jr. is. So I'll have to look at that. All of these movies, I could probably take a guess, but I don't want to embarrass myself as to what films they got those nods for, the Oscar nods. And I don't know if there's anything I didn't really explain. No, those also, I sort of zoomed by things, but I think everything is pretty straightforward otherwise in this, other than the theme entries and this one here, pretty straightforward in this grid. So that's the Monday puzzle, a great collaboration by Christina, Iverson, and Andrea, Carla, Michaels. You can check the video description for all those things I missed. And if I missed anything else, let me know in the comments. If you like myself, do give me a thumbs up, let me know. And if you want to know when I'm posting next, hit the subscribe button, you'll get those notifications. And we'll see you next time on Crosshatch Puzzles. Cheers.